Okay, I'm talking
Hi,
online.
Kitchi. Good afternoon. No problem. Can you tell us about you and where you're joining us from? Thank you, Kitchi. Can you tell us what you do? Fantastic. Okay, my name is Josephine. I'm joining from Ibadan, Nigeria. I am a Christian relationship coach and I also work as a virtual assistant and executive assistant. Glad to have you to join me on this conversation. We hope that Mora will join us before the end
Honestly,
of the
I
conversation.
wish
So
it
we are
was.
talking benefits of exercising. And interestingly, it looks like three of us, our work is kind of sedentary. But we're
Okay,
still going to talk
so
about it
I'm
nonetheless.
someone that
So,
that went from
really,
about 80
what is
kgs to about
exercising? What is
60
the scope?
kg in
Like I'm
6 months.
talking
Wow.
here, I'm
Wow.
blinking, I'm moving my fingers. Does
Yeah,
it count as exercising?
I would
Is
say
it
that
until we go to
exercising
the
should not.
stadium
I mean,
or the
it's not
sports hall?
exactly defined in this way.
So,
I mean,
what
somebody
is
that exercises has to be
exercising? Let's
weightlifting.
have
Like if
you,
you don't,
Nkechi.
if you're not going to the gym, you are playing, right? I think exercising has to be like you must be sweating. You must just be, you must look like you're doing the work. When I started exercising, I realized
Come
that
on now.
it doesn't have to be like that. It doesn't have to be like that. Walking is exercise. Jogging is exercise. Dancing is exercise. Surprisingly, dancing is a lot of exercise, right? So it's just basic movement of the body that is that helps with your health generally, your heart, your body generally, right? I think I'll stop there for now. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. So, as we know, exercising is a physical activity, right? To improve our health, first of all, fitness, and then, your performance during the day, during the course of your day, day-to-day activities. It also involves you doing repetitive movements of your body,
Thank you
right?
so
To
much,
strengthen those
Nkechi.
muscles,
Moving
remind those
over to
muscles that you
you.
need them. That's why you're exercising, because your muscles, but they are not active, right? So you might think that walking around the house and all of that is not enough for your muscles to be reminded that you need them. So you exercising moves, sends that signal, right, to your muscles that you need them for your day-to-day activities, right? And it also boosts your endurance and also enhances your flexibility. Exercising is very good. I can't like overemphasize on that. It's super, super good. Mhm.
She's already she's already sharing the benefits. Okay, so really do
It
people
feels like a lot of work. I mean,
find it
it feels like a
difficult
lot of
to
work,
exercise
right? And the
nowadays?
truth is, it should
I
actually
think
be a
it's
lifestyle.
important we
It
talk
should be
about it
a
because
normal way of life. It should
before we go to the
everybody
benefits,
doing this thing the
some of
correct
us
way.
know the
But we
benefits.
don't
A
grow up
lot
in that
of
kind of
us know
culture, right?
at least
I was talking to
the
somebody and I
common
was saying that
benefits, maybe not all.
in my office
So
currently,
why
my
do
boss
people not
agreed, my
exercise?
boss agreed
Why do you
to
think
feed
people
us
do not
once a
exercise,
day, right? And
Nkechi?
when we planned to now make the food, it was right. And They're like, oh, that's we're five. They're like, well, let's make 6 cups of rice. And I'm like, why? Because what I know about food is 1 cup of rice, right? And when we're having a conversation, I was telling my cousin today that we can say that we want to eat plenty of rice, right, to shock the body. And there's no veggies in that food. The protein is just one small chicken from this. So we're not used to that kind of culture of good eating, good health. I mean, when we were growing up, chocolate was the next go thing, all of that, right? Then, oh, you're hungry, or you about daily moving your body, right? So it's not a culture that we have imbibed. So learning it at this age is a lot of work because it's not something you are used to, right? My parents never even exercise skills. I don't understand. Like I remember the time I was losing weight unintentionally. Not like I wasn't losing weight. I had a lot of pain on my back, my waist, and I'm like, okay, let me add more. Let me put pressure on this pain. At that point, it's like I didn't plan to lose weight initially. I didn't plan to lose weight. And I remember my dad coming out and like, do you want to kill yourself? What's going on? Like, who sent you message? Like, what's the problem? Right? Do you have any health condition? And I told him, like, you don't have to get to the point where I have health condition. That's the problem. When you get to the point where you have health condition, you now have to confine me to do these things compulsorily. And now I can choose to do exercises twice a week. I can choose to do it once a week. I can choose to do it 5 times a week. If I'm the one that is deciding, like I'm not to a level where my body says I must, right? I'm not confined by doctor said you must eat this or you must not eat that.
Mm.
So it's hard to do exercise because we didn't grow up like that. It's not our normal culture. It's not our normal way of life, right? Even our food is has a lot of faults. But forgetting our grandparents, they're going to farm, right? They're not doing cardio, those things, but they're going to the farm. But we don't do farming in Lagos, right? We eat and sit down.
Maybe in the north.
We have both job. We sit down from a laptop from morning to night. We're not moving around. So it's a lot of work when you think about it. Not when you start. When you think about it, even when you even start, it's still a lot of work. Yeah. So yes, that's it. I'm done.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so I believe that people don't, in as much as they understand the benefits of exercising, people think that number one, it's not a necessity. Let me use that word. It's not a necessity, and I don't have that time. I don't have that time. Exactly. I would rather go and make money or
All
go
right,
about my
Fumi, let's
business
have
or
your
go
take
to
on that.
work and all of that. So, and we don't know that, what we don't know is that now in this our current age, right? We usually say, oh, those that smoke, they die young and all of that. Guess what? Sitting for long now is the new killer, new smoking killer, sort of, because
It's not do or die.
you can sit still for so long, right? Staring at your laptop or whatever devices that you're using at work, whether at home or at work, and then you stay still for a long time, for long hours. It has its ripple effect in the long run, all right, to your body, to everything. And then you need to be fit, right, to be able to walk. Even if you make all the money in the whole world and you are not healthy, right? You are not fit, man, you won't be able to spend that money. You are just making it, but someone else should spend the money for you. So we need to actually be intentional about exercising. We need to, more or less, like, we need to discipline ourselves because it takes a lot of discipline to
A
actually
lot,
exercise.
a lot of
It
discipline,
takes a
man.
lot of discipline. If possible, having an accountability partner, it goes a long way,
True.
right? To help you to reinforce the importance of exercising, right? So you need to have all of that in place. If possible, have maybe systems or structure in place to remind you of why you need to exercise. Even if you have to have stick-on notes on your fridge or somewhere in your room that will remind you that, oh, I haven't done exercise. Yes, or an alarm. Thank you. right? And it's not compulsory you have your exercise every morning. It could be in the evening,
Yeah.
right? So it's not exactly, you don't need to have a specific time to do your exercise. So it could either be in the morning, it could be in the evening, all right? Whichever way suits you best. So we need to
I think
actually,
that's a myth. It's actually a myth. That oh, you must do it in the morning. That's actually a myth. It's just there's no necessity that you must do exercise in the morning.
Alarm.
exactly. It can be done anytime of the day.
Okay, so
Exactly.
I think that the thing
Exactly.
about it not being part of our culture, I don't know. From primary school, even as early as nursery school, I know we're doing sports on Wednesday, and then into house sports second term, right? Then some secondary school, some people still prioritize it. But once we go to uni, if you're not in sports department, I mean, you're facing your book, and then
Oh,
the
we can
pressures
hear
of
you.
life
We
came
can
in,
hear you.
and it will look strange. I mean, I know
Oh,
a lot
wow.
of
And I can hear
couple
you.
of times I tried to join the school gym just to do exercise, and it will look like, don't you have things to do? I felt odd. I tried joining basketball team, and it was like, babe, you want your GP to suffer? Do you get? Oh, you can't hear me? Can you hear me? Someone in the comment says she can't
Immediately.
hear. Please confirm that you can hear me. And that part is there. When it comes to moving around, playing, and moving our bodies, we feel that's for children and people who don't have jobs. So, like I was saying before, moving your fingers. My mom used to tell me, and as simple as moving your fingers like this. Do you know for people that stay on the computer for long, moving your fingers 50 times, rolling your cheeks 20 times, turning your head? Because at some point I had to get a coach to do exercise after I had my second child. 6 weeks, I said, come on, let's lose this weight. I was so serious, 2021, working out. And then she always starts with stretches. So to make these things part of our lives, we need to start simple. It's not like, oh, it's good to exercise. We now be
Actually,
thinking, when will I
yeah.
have time on Saturday morning to go to stadium? No. When will I have time to walk to the junction, 30 minutes trek? No. Start small. Start in your compound. Or start in your room. Start with rolling your fingers, stretching your neck, that bending down and twisting. The simple ones we used to do to stretch back in primary school. Because really, when we exercise, we feel better. We feel healthier. We actually feel healthier. And it has a way of affecting our outlook to our jobs. When food was in this time and age, I was just laughing that we now have tech bros and techies,
Yeah.
data science and web developers, and you're in front of your computer, me inclusive, for hours. I know I need a screen break when my eyes begin to pain me. But sometimes I now stand like, my waist, my leg. I can't imagine I sat for 3 hours
Okay. There are a lot of benefits from feeling better. Yeah.
just to
There's your
stretch
heart will pump
because these
blood better when
muscles
you
get
are
tired.
working out.
So that brings me
You feel
to
better. You feel like
benefits of
your brain
exercising.
processes things
Can we break
better.
it down? let's
You're
look
not
at
comfortable
various
with food
benefits of
and you feel like
exercising so that we'll
right?
begin to
You
see why we
that's
should
it.
consciously inculcate these things
Right.
into our
Yeah.
daily routines. Over to you,
All right.
Nkechi.
So, for me, from experience, right,
Just mention a
exercising
few so that
plays
Fumi will
a
have something to say.
huge, crucial role, right, in our lives, and especially improving my sleep quality, right, my quality
Very
of,
important. Yeah.
because I realized when I started, I started with 15 minutes. I maintained that for a couple of weeks. Then I moved up a little bit higher
Okay,
to 30
Fumi,
minutes. And
let's
then
have
I
it.
maintained that for a couple of weeks. I realized that I could sleep well because I'm usually, I sleep very late. I'm a night crawler and I work best at night, right? So exercising actually makes me sleep very well,
Come
very well.
on.
I'll fall asleep faster, deeper. I will have a very good sound sleep, right? And then it will make me be more at alert the next day. Like I'm energetic to go out and do whatever I need to do and what I need to get done, right? Apart from that, exercising also helps to reduce stress, right? It helps to reduce that stress, especially when you have a lot to do. Maybe workload at work is demanding. Home front, you have to do a whole lot of things, put so many things in place, market runs, and all of that that you need to do. Exercising also really helps, right? And it also helps you to enhance your mood as well, because there's days that I will just be so gloomy, I'll be down. Not that anything happened to me, but I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Some days I'm exhausted, So exercising is really good, super, super good. It promotes, like I said earlier, our sleep pattern. And also for those, because as we know, this our current age, right? There's this
Yeah.
increase or spike in high blood pressure. Okay.
Hmm.
So exercising also helps to suppress it, to reduce it drastically. It reduces it drastically. It reduces all kinds of yes, it's all kinds of diseases, infections, whatever it could be. It goes a long way. It really goes a long way in helping us. So those are the benefits. There are so many other benefits as well. Yeah, thank you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 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 it does. Cardiovascular disease. Mm.
I can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
thank you. One of the things that exercising also does is strengthen our muscles.
Yeah.
So our muscles become stronger. I think there was a day I don't know what happened. I was trying to catch up with something or someone. So I had to just do a short run. And I got there and I was panting. I was like, what is this? How many minutes did I run for? Apparently something was wrong. My body wasn't used to that kind of
That one,
flight, you know. So it helps you build endurance. It helps strengthen your muscles so you can go the long run. So I remember that
serious
by the
pain.
way, NYC camp I think is opening next Thursday, and I remember when I went to camp many years ago. I don't know, I wasn't ready. I think it was few days to camp. I said,
Mm.
let me start waking up early, so my body will get used to it. Let me start walking around. I was not ready for what I saw in camp. By the second day, ah, all my
I can
thighs were
imagine.
in pain. My body
Yeah.
was like, kilo day. I feel like a bricklayer that just finished one day work, you know. And because we had short sleep then in camp, I'll still wake up tired. I said, this is not, I'm not made for this. But you see, If I was exercising at least 6 weeks before, my body would have
It's true.
adjusted to
It's true.
the rigors of the routines. Another thing exercising does is it
Hmm.
expels toxins. All right. So if when we exercise and we sweat, the waste are come out. Some of us AC, laughing soon. We sleep with AC, wake up in AC, walk in AC. We don't sweat. Our church is AC. The car is AC. We don't even drink enough water, so we don't even
Hmm.
urinate. So there's no way we're just carrying toxins in our body, and it's
Hmm.
not right. Please shake it up and release. Another thing is it
Your conversion
tones
will be better. Very
our
true.
skin, our
Yeah.
muscles are toned. So I noticed that well, I mean from January to now, my eating pattern changed. I started doing portion
Yeah.
control and some other spiritual exercises that I got engaged in. And I noticed that at least I've dropped in size. I don't check my weight. I didn't use scale. But as that was going on, I noticed I became a bit lighter. I not use Grimo. Yeah, but as I slimmed down, my face, the fat was lesser, tummy, arms. It just looked like, hey, I'm brightening up. You know, all of you that are looking for yellow skin, just reduce, just shake it up, release the sweat, from the sweat glands, work
Yeah.
out, and you see that
Mm-hmm.
you even feel after my workout, I just better I want to sleep. But even if I nap for 15 minutes, I wake up feeling as strong as who was strong? Samson, you know. So yeah, even mentally, it helps us think because the
Mm.
blood that is pumped from the heart is now increased. Increased heart rate, increased blood circulation to the brain. Vocation. This single S or double S? I can't remember. If you're exercising, you remember. Or you want to say here, like this place, and you say here, HEAR. We have forgotten. Maybe the blood is not enough. So please,
Mm.
let's make it a
Very
habit
important.
to move around. And as simple as walking, like one of my senior friends used to tell me, that you don't have to go far. Just walk around your house. Take a prayer stroll,
Mm-hmm.
30 minutes, 15 minutes. If you can't do 30 minutes, do 15 minutes. More like it's brisk walking. All right, make it. I'm guilty of this because lately my schedule has been so tight, to be
Alright.
honest. So what I try to do is those times I'm praying, I pace. When I'm praying, I pace. I don't sit or kneel or lie.
Okay.
So as I pace, I know that I might, and the times of prayer where I pace, I big stretch at least 30 minutes. So I know that for 30 minutes I stood though,
I would
I
like
walked though,
I
and
like to
I
start
see myself
from saying that
sweating. So if
exercising
if you are saying you're
exercise is as
exercising and not sweating,
like the
or you
icing on the
honest,
cake
you
now.
have it.
Mm.
Take the heat
Cake
a
itself
little.
is what you
You will
eat,
not die.
so that we don't.
Okay, so Nkechi, can you give us some simple